Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Live with Sarah. It is Friday evening. I usually don't do shows on Friday nights. We have a schedule of Tuesday and Thursdays, but this past couple of months, well, really since the relaunch of our website back in September, has just been, oh my gosh, just crazy. It's you don't want to sit here and say, oh, I've just been too busy, or we've been doing a lot of shows and a lot of videos and new customers and existing and changes, and it's just been really fun and exciting. And this week is just a lot of you who are good clients or those who have watched some of the About Us know that I am still battling a recurrent cervical cancer, and so I've been in and out of just treatments, which are going to be ending soon, in addition to what I do naturally and holistically. That's why I talk a lot about juicing and smoothies, and I carry our philosophies of our brand and our skincare and our products as deep as I do with my body, and just not just what I've been through recently with cancer, but through the years of just battling weight and acne and skin problems. So many things I feel like I repeat, but we have so many people that are new that are just beginning to find our brand. We're almost 8 years old now, and going from the farmers markets in Colorado to shipping internationally nearly every day. We're pretty excited about what is happening this year and this past holiday season. We've run some big sales. A lot of you are maybe catching this video have been part of that, and I just have to say, for those of you who have never bought from us and those of you who have, we have had extremely long delays in shipping, and I from the bottom of my heart, I'm extremely apologetic for the long delays. What happens with being RawSkinCeuticals, we are 100% raw vegan, chemical-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free. We don't keep a lot of inventory on the shelves in our facility because everything is time sensitive. We want to give you the full 1-year shelf life when you get products. We don't want to keep things in their finished form because we have herbs that age in oils, that are infused in the organic aloe tea blends, that are infused at the end of the product. We have very high fatty acid, raw and refined oils that not just are part of your cream foundation or your face creams or cleanses. So all of that, we want to maintain the integrity of the nutritional value. It's kind of like what I'm drinking tonight. My juice here is the vegetables and the fruit in their raw state last a lot longer than this juice does. Once this has been juiced, it needs to be consumed. They say 3 days. I don't like doing that. Generally, I consume my juice within the day or so and just juice every day for each day, but that's getting off on another subject. So a big, long story to say is our inventory levels that we had planned for the sales, even since the relaunch of our site, you guys far exceeded our complete expectation times. I don't even know, we pull the numbers. And so when we pulled orders in from the sales, we immediately had a back order, and that's what caused a delay. And when we put stuff into production, it takes several days to go. All that to say is we have some really exciting new shipping guarantees coming up February 1st, where we plan to be same day or next day on nearly all orders, unless it's a large wholesale type order, and we're super excited. So I don't want to bore you with some information, but if you're an existing client, you may be clapping your hands going, good, I'm so glad. Outside of the product quality and the customer service, you need your products in time, and that's really been a challenge for us the last 8 weeks, and we are fixing that and expecting higher volume, and we're really excited. You'll be getting some letters and seeing some signage and things online. But tonight I haven't done a show in a couple weeks, and we're going to be doing juicing series, and I just in talking with our team this week, it seems like I've had just a plethora of questions that I want to be able to answer. Number one, in short video form for our website. Those of you who've been online, especially with our makeup, we are going to be adding real life photos of the makeup colors that you see behind me here. This is kind of my little office R&D space area that I like to work in every day. And I didn't moving forward with series, we've covered a lot through the videos, from the mini facial to explaining products to philosophy, but there's so much that I just want to continue to explain, because when you're talking about your cosmetics or your regime, we take a similar approach, but our niche and our philosophy is really entirely different, because I don't want to just sell you a grouping of products. I want to sell you a regime and a blend of products that's going to work for your skin and your skin condition. I don't want to just sell you on makeup. I want to get you with colors that you're going to like and that you're going to use. And I want you to understand, the pros and cons of our cosmetics, of our skincare, because I recognize, especially with makeup, that it takes some getting used to and some adjusting for some, and many fall in love with it right away, like our BB cream foundations, our cream cheek colors, our cream eyeshadows, our powder cheek colors, and we have new products coming next month. I'm so excited. I want to let the cat out of the bag and just brag about all of it. But I think through every opportunity that I have to share with you, I want you to understand the foundational basis of what you're dealing with, no matter what product you have in your hands. Then number two, I want you to know how to use that specific product. And number three, I want you to know how it applies to your regime, and if it applies to your regime. There's such a blend of skincare that it would just be easy to have like one skincare set and then one set of cosmetics, and we've really broken it down. And that can be overwhelming for a lot of people, but honestly, I'd rather it be overwhelming for you up front and then have a blend of products to recommend than to not have what you need. We have 12 total lines that cover from hair to body to acne, rosacea, regenescence, which is anti-aging, cosmetic. So tonight and in the coming videos with me, I'm going to really address a lot of basics and discuss how you can know better what's going to be right for your skin, and how you can help me or our team when you contact us with questions. And man, guys, I cannot overemphasize contacting me specifically or us here anytime. We're not a standard brand. We're a small team here. We have a very concentrated day. I sit in front of my desk. I'm on my phone, my tablet, my computer. I'm the main one that you'll speak to when it comes to skincare and regime questions, and I plan on keeping it that way for as long as I can. I mean, I don't want to ever be too busy to help answer your questions. If I don't get back with you right away, you can give us a shout out on Facebook. You can send me a text to my cell, say, hey, Sarah, I've sent an email trying to get in touch with you. Instant message me, shout out to me on Instagram or on social media. And if you don't hear back from us right away, please start screaming and waving the red flags, because we respond generally right away, usually within a few hours. I don't even like to say within 24 hours. Certain things, it may take a day just depending on the time of week or what's going on. So I keep going back and forth. I'm wanting to really get across that, number one, we're very true to the philosophy of what our brand is ingredient-wise. There's so much that is still wrong with skincare and cosmetics on the market. And you all, and so many, are now very well aware and educated of what to look for, ingredients to avoid, and the right choices to make. There's a lot of vegan and cruelty-free and gluten-free products on the market, but I really want to take that a step forward and emphasize to you that we're not just giving you a vegan product or a gluten-free product or a clean product. We're giving you the concentrated nutrition, the true raw in the RawSkinCeuticals of the unrefined oils, herbs, butters, even in the cosmetics. I had I think we had a blog, couple of texts just talking about the acne products specifically and how well it has worked. One has got a teenage son. One of the recent is a young woman who within a week of using the products began to have clear skin. We have some that have been on it for 2 weeks that are having some detox issues. So it's going to vary with what kind of results you're going to achieve. And I just want you to know that We're not here to just be an online presence and a box that comes in the mail to you. I want to be a live consultant for each of you. We do here through videos, through personal interaction, to make sure you're getting the products and the balance that you need. So that's what I'm going to kind of address briefly this evening. And we're going to start with cosmetics because, again, so many of you are new or just kind of wanting to know a little bit more about the line. Now, when it comes to application and tips, I am not a professional makeup artist. I really love not wearing makeup more than I love wearing it. I have on no foundation tonight. I just have on one of our bronzers. I've got brown 1 cream shadow and brown 2. And a mascara that we have in R&D right now, so I can't discuss it too much. We're super excited. I have a light lip color on, and that's about it. So I keep my own makeup regime pretty simple, and a lot of you do as well. So if you are watching this video and you are a professional makeup artist and you love doing reviews and would love to give some pro tips, I'd be happy to work with you. That's just a little shout out to that. So moving forward in our makeup, we have cream foundation, powder foundation. This is our BB cream foundation. This is just a beautiful, you know, it's amazing. I am completely in love with our products, but I think what I love is how much customers are falling in love with the BB cream. You can just Google it and look at the reviews and the testimonials. I'm not the one just saying this. This is really, when you take the raw oils and you put them into a base, like what our base is, and this is more of a vitamin C rich, omega fatty acid rich cream base, apricot kernel, borage, argan, avocado oil, the really rich oils, and then you add the iron oxide and color blends to give you a foundation, plus the micronized zinc oxide to give you the SPF 20. You get a really mousse rich, creamy, goes on, doesn't wear off during the day because the creams and the oils are absorbing fully into the skin. So you're feeding your skin that nutrition, plus you're getting the good even coverage. All of our colors are very matte. We have some kind of satin finish on the lip colors. The gloss, you're going to get a little bit more of a glossy, but we are a matte baseline. We don't use mica, silica, or talc. So if you're looking for something with glitter or a shimmer, even in bronzers, they're going to give you, you can see here, I have just got an even glow, but it's not a shimmery or a glittery glow. So if you're looking for that, that is not what you're going to find in our colors here. Why don't we use mica? I've said this so many times, and I hope a lot of you are memorizing this. Mica itself is a mineral, but to get to cosmetic grade, they coat it in FD and C dyes, even in the clear. And it's known, now it's being found to be toxic in the body when you inhale it in. Now in the cream products, you're not going to get that so much, but we just completely leave it out of all formulations. So with our cream foundation, a little's going to go a long way. I actually brought out a samplers. If we have sample sets online, they come with 6 colors. They're $12. A lot of times we have discounts going, so you can even get us a discount off of that, or a first-time buyer discount. You can contact me for that. And they come in these little 3 ml, 5 ml containers, and you get six total samples, 3 colors in a cream foundation and powder foundation. And that way you're not buying the full size and guessing. And then even with these, you get a good amount of wear if you find your color before you even have to buy the full size. But this is our cream foundation. This is an N108. This is kind of on the mid spectrum. And you can kind of just see a little bit of that really nice, even moussey type consistency. I'm trying to zone in onto the camera here so you can really gather. It goes on very even. It blends in really well. You have somewhat of a continual blend, but once it's on, it's on. And you want to be careful. A little's going to go a long way. I always say to apply less and then add to that rather than to over apply, because again, these are concentrated products. For dry skin, we have SPF day creams you can wear underneath, day moisturizer, or for me, I wear the Hydro Moist cream right now. My skin is pretty dry, so I wear the Hydro Moist underneath my foundation, and that's a good mix, so you can moisturize, and I recommend that you do. If you have normal to oily skin, this is a hydrating BB cream foundation, but right now during the winter months, or if you're battling rosacea, you're going to want to moisturize prior. Powder foundation, we have that because a lot of people are used to the mineral powder. We have whole spas that just only carry our powder foundation, and they love that. I recommend for anybody 25 and older, really, I'm starting to just recommend our cream foundation, period, because of the nutrition, and it doesn't wear heavy on the face. It gives a good even feel. The powder foundation is good. You can wear it over the cream foundation. We do have a finishing powder. It is a kale and clay base. It has a light oil base, a slight herb complex. The coverage is a medium. So if you're used to your mineral powder, we have a nice mineral powder. Again, it's very matte finish. Next, we have our eye, lip, and cheek colors. And I just brought out a couple of our most popular. I want to give a shout out for a box called Petite Voeur. They are a vegan, cruelty-free sample box. And I've been so impressed with the company, their team. They're actually featuring one of our cream cheek colors in this month's box. And I'm super excited. I love the products that they feature, and their philosophy and integrity is just, if you're, from my personal standpoint, a lot of the boxes we reviewed, they're becoming one of my favorite. I just really like what they represent and the concentrated quality of products. Anyway, if you're getting their box this month, you're going to be getting the 501 cream cheek color, which is our nice light pink. And we do have it in powder form as well. The loose powder, I think I'm going to probably, if you're asking me and say, hey, Sarah, what are you recommending? I'm going to recommend the cream over the powder. Really, hands down, powder is going to be good, and you get a nice light feel. And if that's what you're accustomed to, then that's what you need to wear. And with eyeshadows, you may find that you like that better. Our creams, they're like the creams are more of a cake-like makeup. They go on very dry and very even, and they're very, very pigmented. You'll hear that from some of our recent reviews. Our products are very, very pigmented. We use iron oxides, a blend of the ultramarines. We do not use any loose powders or the mica, so you're getting really heavily concentrated products. So little's going to go a long way. That cheek color is going to last you. We have a year shelf life on products, so it's going to last you definitely through that entire year, sometimes beyond, although we recommend cycling through products because of just the raw nature and the preservation. We can guarantee it for a year. So that's the cheek color. The eyeshadow I brought out tonight was just our brown 3. And you can kind of see that it's a real nice kind of creamy cake-like consistency that when you apply, like, see, that was just a little dab on my hand. That's like an, oh my gosh, way lot amount of product. And it doesn't take very much to get you the coverage that you need for your eyes. You can use brushes. Everybody's do you have brushes? Not yet. I don't want to carry a brush that I know that you can get an eco, earth-friendly brush for a competitive price. And right now we just haven't found a supplier where we can buy bulk enough to get the price down low enough to justify either supplying it with the powders for you at no cost or selling them separately. So we're working on that. That's something we had hoped to have the beginning of this year. It's probably looking like it'll be more of a summertime product. We have our new, not new, they're new since September, lipsticks. They come in these nice little white slim lines. I love when we tested product packaging, you know, a lot of lipsticks come in the fatter, and I really love this because you can be more like a pencil with it and apply a thin, even layer. You're going to get good hydration with this lip color. It has the raw shea butter, cocoa butter, the raw oils. Again, these are pretty pigmented, so a little's going to go a long way. And then our new lip gloss here, this is in a pink. It's nice to cover over. This is where you're going to get the shimmer. Some of the shimmer and the gloss in a lipstick. I'll just kind of dab on myself. You can see it a little bit on the camera. Honestly, with the foundations, we have now 63 foundation colors. Back here, you can see a lot of our tray. We're working to complete the palette. This is a lot of our cheek colors, our eyeshadows down here. We're going to be doing some really, really fun videos to cover makeup. So I hope that kind of gives you more of an overview. We do not sell samples of the eye, lip, or cheek color. We do have a return policy, and I can recommend color swatches. It's hard to get these in small samples sample sizes. Again, that's just been a packaging and a product issue. They tend to dry out in small sample containers very fast, and that's not fair to you, paying for a sample that you have to use right away. Sometimes you want some time. So we do have the samples in the foundations, and I recommend that you contact us with any color recommendations. All of our tones are very earth tones, so as swatches you see online now or that you'll see in real life, if your monitor is just spraying bold, just think earth tone and more muted. So that kind of covers it with the makeup. The next thing I wanted to go through is the acne versus the anti-aging. And that seems to be one of the biggest questions is, I am 25 or I'm 35 or I'm 45 years old and I've got the aging skin, so I'm wanting to combat the signs of age, fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, age spots, but I'm having breakouts, hormonal breakouts. The simplest thing I can tell you, and then we'll kind of go into more of the difficult, and this is like our starter kit, and this is what I recommend everybody start with, this, or we have smaller sample kits. The sample kits are $15. We have 6 selections that are an assortment based on your skin conditions. Some are just all anti-aging, some are just all rosacea, some are a blend of acne and anti-aging. So recommend, number one, if you're just getting started with us, start with a sampler. It's going to give you a week to 2 weeks worth of the products. Then you can go to a full 4 to 6 week regime, but these are just the individual lines in this. This is just the Regenecy, just the acne, just the rosacea. So this is the greatest place to start unless you know you're all anti-aging, want to dive straight into it, a 4 or 6 week regime. So having said that, the simplest approach that I have, and this is what I recommend to everybody, if you have aging skin, all the aging skin concerns, from eyes to dark spots to fine lines, and you have fairly normal skin, maybe slightly oily, maybe slightly dry, but you have some hormonal breakouts, I would recommend the entire Regenecy line, which is our vitamin C anti-aging line. That's going to help combat all of your skin concerns, with the addition of the one product in the acne line called our spot treatment. I hope I have thought I brought it out this evening. I didn't. I probably have a small one. And that is our Regenecy. I do have it. Our Regenecy spot treatment. And this is, again, we don't use any salicylics, any benzoyl peroxide, any harsh chemicals or acids. You're getting the raw green tea, the antibacterial and fungal oils, neem, karanja, tamanu, the rich herb complex with the white willow bark, the vitamin C, all of that in a blend to give you a really active killing of the blemish, the redness, inflammation, and preventing the pore from breaking out again. So you would want the entire Regenecy line with the addition of the spot treatment, which is this nice kind of green looking product. We use raw green tea in the products, which actually does cause the color to look very green. Again, we're all about seeing the natural before you feel it. So with fairly normal aging skin with hormonal breakouts, I would recommend the Regenecy line with the addition of the acne spot treatment. If it's something, because it's a large container and you have just very minor breakouts, you're welcome to keep that in the refrigerator so that you maximize your shelf life over that year. A lot of clients do that. Just keep that in the refrigerator. When you have a breakout, you just dab a little bit on spot treatment once or twice a day, and usually within a day or 2 days it's gone, because it kills the redness, inflammation, the bacteria. Now, if you have more than just hormonal breakouts, like you have more consistent breakouts that you're battling right now, whether they be small blackheads, clogged pores, whiteheads, maybe the occasional cystic boil, we recommend you start with the acne line and then phase into the Regenecy line, because the goal is to get your acne or your rosacea or your true skin, your bacterial skin problem under control before you start attacking the long term, which is the aging. People want to dive right in and attack anti-aging and acne both at the same time, and I just really don't recommend that. I recommend starting, so that's why we have the starter kits. That's why we have the sample kits, so that you can get, this life cycle of the cell cycles out every 6 weeks. So for more of a mild or moderate acne, a lot of times clients can get started on the acne regime, like our acne starter kit here, and within that 6 weeks begin to start seeing really good results. So as you enter into purchasing full-size products, you're getting maybe the Regenecy cleanse and you're phasing into the line. And that's where we come into play to help you make that transition. So I would start completely. Anything outside of just a hormonal acne, if you're having consistent breakouts, start with the acne regime and allow your skin to clear and heal, and then fade into the Regenecy, the anti-aging line. If you have purchased anti-aging products, I think I have a customer who had bought all the full size of the Regenecy line and she's having some breakouts. More than likely, this is a client that needed to be on the acne line or some of the acne products and then fade into the Regenecy line, because although vitamin C rich, and it's going to combat the products in the Regenecy line, it's based on vitamin C, has very heavy rich emollient oil. So it's really based on feeding your skin the omega fatty acids, combating the fine lines, combating the dark spots and the age spots, keeping the skin hydrated. So if you're battling breakouts or more oily skin, and you may not even realize it's what your skin is doing, so you start on the Regenecy line, you're like, whoa, Sarah, kind of feel like I'm breaking out. That's a symbol to me that you've got some underlying bacteria, acne type conditions going on, and we probably need to do an exchange of products and get you on the acne system, or at least a portion of that, and fade into the anti-aging. So I hope I'm kind of making sense. The goal with us is to get everybody on the Regenecy line, because this is where you're going to help maintain the youth, really help rebuild collagen, help feed the skin the vitamins. It's kind of an all-around balanced diet for your skin. And so whether you've got rosacea or acne or severe eczema, it is my goal for a skincare regime to start out with treating a problem and then go into maintenance with the Regenecy line. Now, there are certain products that you can use. I get this as well, I've got really bad eye problems, or I have this age spot or scar that I'd like to start combating. You are more than welcome. And in fact, in the acne kit now, the bonus is coming with the Regenecy eye cream and the SPF day cream, because we found a lot of clients that are on the acne system still want to wear an SPF cream underneath their makeup and want to treat their eyes every day. And that's perfectly, I welcome that. And so we've just this past holiday season added those two products as a bonus to the acne starter system, so that you can get used to and start using those products and help with some of the dark circles and dehydration around the eye. The eye cream is a very, very concentrated product on the omega fatty acids, the tamanu, the rosehip oil. And those are, ironically, there have been some clinical studies, very few clinical studies on the ingredients that we work with, because doctors just don't like to work with things that have the perpetuation to change or alter. You know, one tamanu oil batch may be different because it's growing from the ground. And so getting clinical studies is not an easy task, but there have been on rosehip and tamanu. We've posted those studies on our website. You're welcome to go read some very fascinating material on combating scarring, on combating age spots, and helping with overall age. So just to recap, if you have aging, normal skin, slightly oily, slightly dry, hormonal breakouts, you're going to want to go with the Regenecy line completely with the addition of the acne spot treatment. Consistent breakouts, with aging, you're going to want to start with the acne line and ease into the Regenecy line. And we're here to help you with that transitional period. And we have sample kits of things to get you started in the blend so that you can get going on that type of regime. And then more moderate to severe acne, you're going to want to go on the acne line and probably plan to stay on the acne line for a period of 3 to 6 months. And then our goal is to ease you into a maintenance of Regenecy. And it's such a blessing to go back and look at the clients that have been with us over the past 3, 4, 5, 6 years even, and watch their transition from acne to the aging products, or from battling rosacea to the aging products. And I really love to see that. So that's kind of a brief at a glance of a lot of the questions that I get asked. I probably could think of a million more, but my time is well spent and well up. I'm going to give you guys a code word tonight, and I hadn't actually thought of it. So we're just going to go with starter because I'm really promoting the starter packs, the sampler systems. So the code word is starter. And this time, for those of you who have emailed me that code and I said you voucher, don't worry about that. Just use the word starter at checkout and that will give you your $10 voucher. And I just so thrilled to work with you. And for those of you who've made a purchase, you're going to be getting your Premier customer code. Make sure you have that. It helps you save 30% on any purchase moving forward. And you can be asked about our loyalty program. We have so many fun things. We're adding a full member program that's going to give you incentives for posting reviews or referring a friend and purchasing certain products. And I'm so excited about next month. We're going to be launching new products and really have some just exciting things I had hoped to have done probably 6 weeks ago, but we have been incredibly blessed and very busy. So that concludes tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be live with my juicers to go through centrifugal juicing, masticating juicing, beginning juicing for detox, which is kind of includes weight loss. So some of your New Year's resolutions was I'm going to juice and I'm going to juice for weight loss. I'm going to just go through what I've done and what has worked for me. I've been asked so many times, and with all the information that's available out there, I'm going to kind of just break down what I've learned and what I do to keep it simple and keep the process going. Tonight, my juice this is carrot, lemon, ginger, and apple, I believe, and it's very sweet. I actually added little extra apples. We can talk about GMOs, organic versus conventional produce, kind of things to watch out for, what you need to do if you're conventional produce is all that's available to you. So anyway, I love all of you. I'm so happy. Please reach out to me. Text, email, phone calls. Phone calls, I probably won't answer my phone right away unless I have time. So leave a voicemail or send me a text of when it's a good time to get a hold of you. So good night, and God bless all of you. And we will see you tomorrow evening with juicing. Take care, everybody.